I can't even speak sometimes. But yes, I'm back. I told you, eat, sleep, repeat. This is the ninth day, I believe, guys. Yes, ninth day of straight streaming, nonstop. So, got to come up with content, right? Be a content creator. And come on, Miller, if you come up with content for us, well, yes, this is something I definitely want to get on and stay on. Is the video game Resident Evils, and we have another one to speak about. Obviously, nobody wanted to speak too much last night, guys, about Requiem, but they did agree. So we have the question, and we did do. We put the poll question up. We use the same evidence available on the internet, basically YouTube, guys, but the internet, on Google, whatever. We have it up. We're going to tell you what to search. We're going to look at it all together. We might look at it. We got to look at the trailer, guys. We're going to analyze this trailer. I'm a huge Code Veronica fan. Oh my God, I have stories to tell and probably videos of each shit to show you guys. But the question's going to be. All right. I was gonna just put like a comparison, guys. Of course, we're going red review with yellow. So I'm just gonna ask this a simple question: will Code Veronica slap? That's it. Will it slap the fucking boots off of Requiem over any Resident Evil? Will Code Veronica just slap, guys? Will they do what's right with this Resident Evil for the fan base? This is for the fan base, right? But if you're interested in learning about whatever about Code Veronica, let's go. But this is for the fan base. I'm a fan baser, man. All right, I bought this game on Dreamcast when it came out back in the day. Yeah, like Mr. Retro Life over there. That was me. Yeah, I got it for Christmas, I believe, guys. But yeah, Christmas. Really wanted it. It was a two-discer, right? Two-discer in the fucking dream. Sick. Sick. I believe it was two-disc, guys. Sickness. This was sick back then, guys. So happy to have this. Grinded this fucker out all day and day. What a Resident Evil. Until that time, guys, we only had what? Resident Evil 1, 2, 3. Right? And Code Veronica. So before Resident Evil 4, everyone, there was Resident Evil Code Veronica. Now we're looking this up, all right, and we're going through it today. I said we're doing one stream on each subject. I'm predicting these things before they happen. We're going to look at the same evidence we have available, guys, and answer the poll by the end. The real reviewer will, along with you, answer the poll question: will Code Veronica slap? We have a lot to be worried about. We do. We all have a lot to be worried about with this Code Veronica game. We do. Like I said, there was, up to this point, guys, the original, we're going to call it the original because coming out the remake, we're going to get further on it. Before this game came out on the Dreamcast, guys, Sega Dreamcast, the hell what everyone else tells you about where they were playing Resident Evil, where to get it, or what to do with Code Veronica, guys. You're not doing anything. Resident Evil, no, you're playing it on the Dreamcast, everyone. You're not going to emulate it. You're not going to rip. You're not going to do any of that. What you're going to do is play it on a console called the Dreamcast with the memory card, with everything. That's what you're going to do with the two-disc or flip. That's what you're going to do. Two-disc. Yeah, man, two-disc. I'm not sure what games, guys, like PlayStation was releasing these two-discers. PlayStation, Sega said but wow, it was sick to have a two-disc Resident Evil. Oh, Resident Evil 2, guys, had the two discs, right? That's the first one we hit us with the two-discer. I remember that, right? Borrowed it off a friend and just wrecked it. So couldn't wait for the new Resident Evil Code Veronica, guys. These magazines, IGN back then, right? The gaming magazines, everybody was all over this Code Veronica, guys. And you had to have money back then to get it, man. You really did. There's no cheap shit, guys. This thing was full price. But you get it for Christmas. You get it for your Dreamcast. You put on Code Veronica. Guys, what do you get? You get this opening scene with Claire Redfield, guys. Right? Sick. It's just so sick. People say it's corny nowadays, guys. I'm putting on my Dreamcast. I'm seeing her drop the gun and grab the gun and shoot the helicopter at this guy. But we're this is focused on predicting the new Resident Evil for the fan base, man. That's why I'm a fan. So you hear me talking like a fan. So if you don't like it, then you shouldn't be in here, and answer the poll question before you leave at least. Will Code Veronica slap? Come on, give us an answer. Real is going to give you hints. Yeah, there's somebody. Thank you. There's a voter. A Code Veronica fan base Resident Evil. He says, yes, it's going to stop. Or she says, excuse me, don't want to assume. But yes, it's going to stop. We're assuming what's going to happen with Code Veronica, right? But yes, said it's going to slap. Krista Alexi, 277. Hello, hello. Hello, Christy Alexi. How are you? Thank you for voting. So you're a big Code Veronica fan, huh? Fan base style, right? You're going back to the Dreamcast, I'm guessing. Very good. Thank you for the voting. One vote, the real wet reviewer audience. That's what we're going to call them when you guys come in here and vote. That's what you're going to become. That's what you are. You can say whatever your mind is in reality. You don't have to worry about being judged here, guys. So the vote, thank you, Chrissy Alex. Appreciate you. Alexi277 says hello, too, and does the voting. So we got Chrissy here. Looks like a original, right? Resident Evil Code Veronica Dreamcaster. And that's what we're gonna call this fan base guy, this video. It's that we're referencing. We're not referencing any other emulator or remake or anything like that. It's the Dreamcast, Resident Evil Code Veronica 2-disc, physical media, right? You put it in. All right, Chrissy, but one vote, guys, 100% yes. They say it's gonna slap, and you're gonna get my answer at the end of this and see if we agree. Does Real Review agree with the audience? Does he agree with the Real Wit Review audience? Can we rant together on this one? And that's what we do with every stream, by the end of every stream. But I go until I go. So I want you guys to bring up on me. We're going to use the same evidence, same investigative tools that are available to everyone and all to figure out and predict, guys, Resident Evil Code Veronica, right? Is that what they're calling it? We're going to find out what they're actually going to be calling this game. All right? I'm not going to stick to the... I'm excited, man. I really am to go through this, guys. I mean, I see, right? We see the YouTubers on there. Like, they did this with Requiem. Oh, it's the greatest thing since Resident Evil 4. And all right, but I'm sorry. I'm getting delirious. I'm streaming straight marathon. This is the 9th day. All right, it's hard to come up with shit, and I love Resident Evil Code Veronica. No clickbait. We're going to predict this. I want to save myself the pain. I want to tell you before it happens. And there's a trailer, guys. We got a trailer. I've seen the trailer once, all right, on my own. But we're going to possibly watch it together. We're not going to go through it for Easter eggs, everyone. We're not doing every other channel's doing, all right? What we're going to do is here at the Real Review channel, we review the trailer together. Yes, we will watch it. YouTube will strike me. I am demonetized. You have to donate to my Cash App. Rings True with the Z, please, to keep the marathon going and the channel going for future shit like this, guys. We're going to see what it's going to be. I saw the trailer once. Yes, I did. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm always honest with you. You're going to find out if I'm not honest. So, yes, I saw the trailer once on my own. And I'm a big, Resident Evil fan base, so guys. Let's go. Test me. Let's rock it. So, let's set this fucker off like Elon Musk. And we're shooting into space, everyone. X-Rocket on Code Veronica. I just love that fucking name. It's so strong. When I heard it, guys, for Dreamcast, and we're going to reminisce. We're all talking Resident Evil Code Veronica, guys. That's right, and we're talking the new one. But we're predicting the outcome of what this game is going to, what they're giving us, what they're shoveling you as a Resident Evil fan base fan. What are they going to do to us on this one? So we're going to go through the trailer together, guys. So bring up your Google. That's what we do. And you do Code Veronica trailer in one tab. Open up another tab and do Code Veronica, okay? But I have the tab up. This is all right in the brain, boys and girls. I don't need to do pre-study. I don't need to, you ask me a question. I don't need to research it. If I don't know it, I'll tell you 1 second, I'll research it. But it's right up in here. I can access it within a few minutes. If I can't do it instantly, it will come to me. So, Resident Evil Code Veronica, guys, Dreamcast, have that up. Have Code Veronica on one, Code Veronica trailer on the other. I'm excited to go through the trailer. But we're not going to look for Easter eggs, guys, like every other channel's doing. And fucking sell you on some shit that's not even out yet. That's years away. Right? But it might be the best thing since Resident Evil 4, everybody. Since Resident Evil Requiem now, they're going to be saying. This is the best game since Requiem. Holy shit. Requiem, guys. Check the video live stream last night. You'll see the result of that poll. Was it Requiem for a scheme or Requiem for a dream? You watch the live stream and figure out by the end. But, guys, we always weigh the evidence. Here it is. So, man, wow. Let's talk truth, Resident Evil fan base. Let's talk truth when it comes to Resident Evil Code Veronica. And there's an X in the back, guys. I always wondered about that when I was young. Why is it? I think they were going to call it Resident Evil Code X or Code Veronica X or some shit. I don't know if that's a parody or somebody's fan trailer. But either way, when you get this game back on the Dreamcast, guys, in oh god, am I such an old fart? 2000. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I remember renting Carrier. Uh, Along with Code Veronica. I had Code Veronica, I believe, and I rented Carrier because there was so much, so much hype about Carrier, guys, being the new Resident Evil on Dreamcast, and that's another video, but not too shabby. Hey, buddy. So, yeah, I gotta say, you gotta save the kids. Gotta save your children. My kid's not growing up hearing this. We're gonna warn them before this game comes out. Yeah, and the fan base, especially, guys. The fan base. There you go. Do that dance. Do that dance. We're doing the dance here in the Real Reviewer. You were in my house. You're in my home. YouTubing, vlogging, doing videos, nothing but movies, reviews about anything, real truth, exposing the YouTube algorithm. And why is it so slim pickings when you search? So, glad you found me. Oh, hey, Rick. Where are you from? Hey, Rick. Sorry. Asphalad7801 says, where am I from? I am from New York, man. You can tell by the accent, right? Yes, I am in New York, my friend. Where are you from? Thank you for tuning in. Wherever you're from, Rick, thank you for joining today. We're talking Resident Evil Code Veronica and this new trailer and the new, right? We're going to see what the information is, what we can do. We're not looking for Easter eggs here, Rick, through the trailer. We're fans, but there's other channels for that, to clickbait you, to watch them, to leading up to this and to buy this game. We already know Code Veronica is a great game. You don't have to sell. Oh, it's another vote. 2 votes. Thank you. Is that you, Rick? Thanks for voting. Another voter, guys. Will Code Veronica slap? And they say yes. Real Reviewer audience. Let's see what we all can agree at the end. Yes. Thank you for voting. I'm from the Netherlands, and it's my birthday. Can you sing? Yes, I can. Happy birthday to Rick. No, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rick. Happy birthday to you. Yay! I get my kids to do it. They don't shy. They don't like coming on yet. So, yeah, man. Hey, Rick. Hey, man, Netherlands, awesome, cool, man. I don't know if it's cool out there. It's hot out there. I hope you're enjoying this summer. At least can get outside. If you're not, I'm glad you're inside, listening to the Real Wham Reviewer. I'm gonna sub. Yay! Thanks, Rick, man. Thanks, Rick. Much love, bro. Even if this ain't your thing, Rick. I do go live a lot. I'm on a marathon live streaming to get this channel to stay. I've been demonetized for a long time, Rick. So thank you, man, for anything you do. If you want to help further, you can donate to the channel. Do my Cash App, Range 2 with the Z. Be the first to do that, and we can keep this going. But thanks, Rick. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, you're good. But thanks for the support, man. You are a great person. Have a great birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Look at that. Code Veronica. He said he's going to slap. Rick comes in here. It's his birthday. But he came into the Real Wham Reviewer live stream just to do the vote and big up and sub and maybe possibly even donate to keep this going, guys. I'm demonetized. Got to freaking donate to the Cash App. That's the only way to keep going, like videos like this and discussions like this. But thank you, Rick. Happy birthday to him. Guys, happy birthday to us. Resident Evil, Code Veronica, 2 voters. 2 voters, 100%. Real Reviewer audience is saying, listen, Real Reviewer, let us tell you the answer to your title of your video, predicting Resident Evil Code Veronica based upon everything we have on the internet. We're going to look together. Yes! We say we don't need to look no further, Real Reviewer. From what we've seen, from what you're going to see again, Real Reviewer, this trailer slaps. From the trailer, we're divulging, we're taking away that Resident Evil Code Veronica. Oh, another vote is in. Another vote is in. 3 for 3 on the votes. 100%. Code Veronica. Guys, we're coming back after this is released. We're coming back to this video. Okay? We're going to run back this video this is way in advance of this. Anything more than one trailer and what we're going to look at on the internet. Ain't nothing special. We got what every other channel has at this time. And we're going to figure it out. And we're going to go, no matter how long it takes. And then we're going to, because you can always, fast forward and rewind, right? So we'll do that. And it'll be on the anal buttholes of YouTube history. So thank you for the vote. 100%, guys. And you know when I'm swinging, right? I will answer that question with you, but we're going to see. We're going to see. I've seen it once. The Real Reviewer, it was on his mind when he heard about it. It was on his mind when he saw the trailer, guys. Kids are wrestling over. I don't know. You know how boys will be boys, guys. And so are the Resident Evil fans. Here we go. But thank you, everyone, for in and out for the vote. 100% say yes. But remember, viewer, it's going to slap. From what we have out already, which you're going to look at, Real Viewer, along with us today, you know, anything that we can do, it's going to slap. I love it. All right, 100%, guys. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know. We're going to see where the viewer is going to go. So, you know, there's a lot to take in, guys. These channels, the internet, YouTube's not going to tell you, not going to go deep dive into this Resident Evil right now, here and now. Let's do it. We know enough. We have enough. Resident Evil 9, we have Capcom. We have the rumors we're going to look at, right? The pictures. We have a trailer, guys. We have a trailer already. We're going to go to the wiki. Guys, come with me to wiki. Wikipedia, Resident Evil, the lying is shit site. Guys, they're all lying sites. IMDb, you know, Steam, all that shit. We got to fucking do it, though. We got to pick somebody. All right, so we're picking wiki. All right, so they explain the story, guys, right, about Resident Evil Code Veronica. If you don't know, now you know. But yeah, it's Claire, right? It's Claire. She's looking for Chris. It's Claire, Chris. They're looking for each other. It's wow, the atmosphere in this game, guys. Resident Evil Code Veronica. I do want to discuss that. How are they going to pull this atmosphere? That trailer we're going to look at a little further. I'm skimming wiki. It did have an atmospheric feel. Okay, but let me ask everyone, the Resident Evil fan base, right? You all game on it. Oh, it just felt like something. It felt like before. It felt like we've seen it before. We felt it before. I'm really leaning towards Resident Evil 8. They say I believe, the guys developing Code Veronica is going to be Resident Evil 2 and 4 developers that developed 2 and 4. I believe that's the rumor, right? That's the rumor. That's what they put out there. So that, guys, you're amped for this game even further than Requiem. You know, I'm not sure who developed Requiem, was what makers of what game. But maybe there was a problem there, right? There was an issue because there was issues. Big time, guys. Big time fucking issues. You know, it was Requiem. It wasn't anything new. Whereas Code Veronica will bring something new. It has to bring something new, guys, when it comes to gameplay. I am not talking lore story. That is, when it comes to Resident Evil, you know that's pretty much irrelevant as a fan baser, right? You know when it comes to this series. We know about the movie. I got a video on it. Check it. Predicted it. Called it. We're calling Resident Evil Code. Gotta bring something different, guys. It's 6 voters. I'm sorry. It was 6 voters. 83% of you, the real review audience, comes in, votes, tells me yes. And then there's a no. So through this live stream, we're going to all come together or not. What is going to be the opinion? The answer to the poll. What's going to be the final save? And then we're going to come back months, right? A month after this. A day after this thing is released. These fuckers jumping on it before then. I told you first. You told yourself first. Come to the video first. Don't worry about the clickbaiting, guys. I'm telling you ahead of time. But I love Resident Evil, so anything Resident Evil, right? Let's do it. I'm not saying don't watch it because you love it. Because there's YouTubers out there, guys, that really do hard work. You know, investigative work on Resident Evil series, put the books together, put the lore together for you to sleep to watch on screen. I'm not knocking those channels, guys. I'm knocking the movie reviewers, the gaming reviewers, you know, Angry Joe, all these fuckers. These movie review, why can't I do it all? I do it all. I do it all better. Hello, at Greg. When the mind is this excitable, it almost certainly means lunatic. I don't know if lunacy is insanity as lunacy is genius. I don't know. Is madness genius? We're going to find out, right? Listen, Greg. Hey, Indian cat. Hi. Greg, thanks for joining the chat. Thanks for voting. If you did 6 votes, yes. You know, no, it's passion. It's passion, determination. I don't know if you've seen a motivational speaker ever speak before about something he loves and passionate about to try to motivate people and move them and make them feel something, Greg. And by the way, Greg, I've been doing this for 4 years. This is, 4 years. And I predicted videos just like this, games like this, movies like this on my channel. And it's happened months in advance. Gotta be, right? Gotta just stop clickbaiting people and tell them the truth. So thank you, Greg. And thank you, Eden Cat. Indian Cat, excuse me, Indian Cat, thank you. And thank you for voting if you did, Greg and Indian Cat and everyone else. 83%, yes. I'm excited, man. I love to interact with my audience. What is wrong with that? You ever seen somebody excited like a mayor or a politician come out, shake hands, hold babies, kiss babies, throw money? What is wrong with you, Greg? You are not an excited person, and you should not be with the Real Man Reviewer. I am demonetized, sir. I'm not gaining anything from acting like this. All right, about subs. I'm not telling you to sub or like. I'm telling you to donate to the Cash App to keep the channel alive. I'm demonetized, sir. Exposing these people. Your favorite YouTuber. Are you trade interested? It's not easy to persuade people. Are you trade interested? Not sure what the trade interest is. I have to, think about what you're telling me there, but it's not easy. It's not easy to persuade people. You're correct. You're correct. Indica. Oh, Greg, you're right. Thank you, Indica Greg. But yes, Greg, you're right. It's not easy to persuade or convince, right, or fool. What is it? Easier to fool people, right, and trick people than it is to persuade, right, or nicely convince them. But Greg, we're looking at the evidence on Wiki. We're looking at the trailer. We're looking at all the same evidence. I don't have anything new, or I'm not using my experience against the audience to say that the Real Wham Reviewer has more Resident Evil knowledge than all of you because I bought the game and played it, and I have a VHS videotape to prove it that I bought Code Veronica on Dreamcast, and I'll have to just pull that out and somehow figure out how to get the footage off and spend my own money to do that for you guys for free and post it on YouTube and get like 1,000 million views on it like Retro Light, but get nothing because I'm demonetized, sir. You know what I'm saying, Greg? So I'm not trying to persuade you, sir. I'm trying to tell you. We're trying to tell the truth here. What are they selling us? It has to be something new, guys. There was a lot of complaint. We see the video from last night, guys, that I shot for you about Requiem. No one's talking about it, but Reddit, they were thanking God that people were complaining about Requiem, telling the truth. They got to come out with different game. Like, there has to be something different about this game. I don't know if I'm talking to a wall, but right, guys, it has to be. But thank you for the like, too, and thank you for the votes, guys. We are 83% say yes, it's going to slap. I like it. I like the optimism, guys. I like the positivity here. It's great. You're telling me, we were a viewer. No, you're... I love the game, right? You love it. Stay with your nostalgic feeling, right? You're telling me, the poll is saying, real viewers, stay with your nostalgic feeling. It's going to be okay. They're going to do us right with this Code Veronica, guys, this remake. We're going to go further. I want to see this trailer again. I saw it once. Oh, it's not. Okay, we're going to go. But, they got to do something different, everyone. I'm not talking story, all right? It looked like they had some kind of different story going on through the first trailer, guys, with the little bit I saw. I'm not impressed. I don't care. If it's a rural story, like when you're in a suburban story, where you're in a house, like it looks like, that's cool. Horror style. That's cool. Going back to Resident Evil 7, guys, is that what they're going to do? Pull us back to 7. But they're saying the makers of 2 and 4 are on this. Fucking lies, guys. How are they going to come out with something that looks like 2 and 4 when we already had that with Requiem? It was all of them in one, everyone. How? No, guys, no. See, we're deciphering it just from all what Resident Evil we have in us. The love and the passion and what we've seen from that trailer, guys. It looked raw. It looked scary. It looked darker. It looked like RE7. I was going to say 8, guys, but we're not going to... 7 became a 4-8. There ain't no 8 without 7, right? So, 7, we're ranting this out. The poll is there. 8 votes. Yes, 8 another voters are in. Guys, it's climbing. The real reviewer audience is telling him. It's going to slap, but there's a no. It's 38% no. It's getting half and half. It's getting half and half, guys. This is a back and forth battle. It's like Wesker versus Claire. It's a back and forth at the end of this game. The tentacles are out, guys. Let's go. So go harder, Real Prophecy. Predict. Tell us. Tell us why. What are they doing? What are they going to shovel you this time? What are the YouTube channels going to shovel? The Resident Evil channels. Movie channels. Review. I'll tell you, guys. We're figuring it out. So you get the trailer. There's an old woman, right, guys? We're not looking at this live. I'm spitballing here for my one-time watch. But if we want to go hard, we'll go hard. But I'm not doing Easter eggs. There's other channels for that. We're trying to save you the pain and the money and the clicks. Oh, this is terrible. But thank you guys for voting. I really appreciate you all. I'm demonetized. Gotta donate. 8. Yes, I can't believe this. It's a battle. It's like, I feel like fucking Foreman and Frazier. This is what this is, guys. What is it going to be? What is the vote going to be? I love the positivity. I love the optimism here, everyone. I really do. And you can tell my voice, I want to be optimistic. So, yeah. Sorry, I have a real life going on. I'm live streaming day 9 straight, nonstop. Eat, sleep, repeat until we get donations. Keep the channel alive. Or we get into the algorithm, whatever. YouTube fan, we got to get this going. All right, so tell the truth, Internet. Tell the truth, YouTube. Tell these people the truth. Tell Real Review the truth, everybody. It's 9 votes. 67% say yes, 33% say no, Real Reviewer. This is not going to slap. 33 of you. It's a minority, right? A small amount. Got the balls to come on here on a live stream that they don't even know and tell the truth anonymously, if that. Good for you. You're telling the truth. I don't care if you do them anonymously, you tell me in the chat, you do it through the poll, you do it in a comment after the video, whatever. You do it through a donation secretly to my Cash App because I'm demonetized. I will big you up all day. Thank you guys for voting. 9 votes. Yes, they got hope. Let's keep the hope alive. So, we are 25 minutes only into this live stream. We are deciphering, predicting Code Veronica remake. Is that what they're calling it? Oh my God. I'm in the wiki of actual Code Veronica, guys, but we're gonna Code Veronica X. Right. That is the sick title. That's what I thought. That is Code Veronica X. Sorry, that's another video, guys. There's other videos with Resident Evil lore that do the right shit. The remake. All right. So at the end of wiki, everyone, if you go to Code Veronica, if you just put in the original Resident Evil Code Veronica, it seems to be a legacy at the end and then a remake, and there's a main article, so I guess we can click that, but we're not. We're just gonna use our fucking love and brain and common sense, guys. Common sense is going out the damn window. Use what we have, what they've given us, and use what we had given us before. There's something different about this game. There's no doubt about it. All right, there's something different about the game. We saw the trailer. I saw it once, and there's this creepy part. It looks like this. It seems creepy. But it doesn't. That had nothing to do with the story, right? From Resident Evil Code Veronica, the original, guys. That was some, it was some fucking, some corny, fruity shit, right here and there. I mean, it was 2000. Everyone, please. It was 2000. We had, just like today, we appreciate what we get. So. Just like that, we were very appreciative of another Resident Evil, especially on a Dreamcast, guys. I mean, I think PlayStation had the rights exclusively to Resident Evil, but nobody talks about that Sega fucking comes out with a Resident Evil. And it's Code Veronica, everyone. It's not available on the PlayStation, idiots. I got a PlayStation next to me. Everybody, I got his PlayStation next to me with Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, I believe, right? And then they're coming out with Veronica, and they say, listen, it's exclusively for the Dreamcast. Does everybody hear that? Everybody say that in their channels? Did they tell you that? Yeah, you had to get a Dreamcast to play Code Veronica. And guess what? Yours truly. Yeah, guess what he did? He begged his parents for a Dreamcast for Christmas. Bonjour. Comment à la zevous. Oh, Jacob Struder, 1258. I'm sorry, I do not. Bonjour. Hello, sir. I hope you're very good, Jacob. Thank you for voting. 10 votes. 60% say yes. 40% say no. I'm telling you, it's going back and forth. It's oddly fragile. It's going to be 50-50, everybody. That's that. We're telling the truth here in the Real River Channel. Getting the pulse. But thank you. Bonjour. Thank you, Jacob Struder, for voting, for stopping in and for chatting. We're saying hi, man. We're talking Resident Evil, this remake. We're predicting it. The true vampires. We're taking everything we have. What happened with Requiem, right? The trailer itself. Guys, what really sticks to me about this trailer, everyone. My English is bad. I don't know English. No, you do great, Jacob. Jacob, I should work effort to understand you, sir. Okay, so you were doing great, Jacob. I tried. Bonjour. Hello, right? Je m'appelle. Yes, no, we should try harder as YouTubers to bring you in and to want to understand you guys. So no, we're cool, man. My English is bad. You're great. Thank you for voting. That is the universal language, Jacob. The vote. So it doesn't matter. We can't communicate instantly and quickly. We did. Boom. You voted. I got your vote. And you're a fan. You're in here. I know you're a fan. And I know your opinion. So thank you. That's all that matters. I'll get back to it, the trailer. But thank you, everybody, for all the love. But it really, I'm demonetized. You got to donate to the Cash App. Range 2 with the Z to keep this channel living. We are going on day 9 of the live stream, nonstop. Eat, sleep, repeat. You're in my life. YouTube vlogging as a movie reviewer. So support the channel with a donation. That is the only thing to pay bills. Yes, and to feed me, to keep it real. Single father, everybody. Ooh, struggling like hell. Who isn't? Who isn't struggling, guys, when you're being lied to? You're being lied to with all these YouTubers. You invest their money and you lose it, guys. And you're going to lose future money. Okay? You're going to lose it all and give it to them. Give it to the real reviewer. Let him tell the truth. Let him do fun streams and things he's passionate about. Spread the truth. Uncover the truth, guys. I'm doing it. I'll do it at my expense. Do it at your expense. So we're here talking about, I have to go in and out sometimes, guys. I will do that. Like I said, Life hit. So there is a little bit about the remake, everyone. There's a whole article probably, but listen, the trailer, we're going to go over it a little further if I want to dig in further and pull more out. But the old woman, guys, there's an old woman, I believe, talking pretty slowly and creepily. It's a very, the living room is dimly lit. I think there's a living room. I only watched it once. I just subscribed, man. Thank you, Jacob, for subscribing. Where are you from? I am from New York, sir. Jacob, I am from New York. I take it you're from France, yes? Europe? Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for subscribing, sir. Like I said, I've demonetized, Jacob. So even the subs and the likes don't do nothing. The algorithm buries me. I've been on the YouTube for 4 years. You know, just came back 9 days ago. I need donations to keep this going, to keep my life afloat. And my profession. I love movies. Indian Cat, hi. Thank you. Okay. Yes, from France. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Jacob, thank you, man. Je m'appelle. Yes. Bonjour. Hello. Yes. Thank you. I love it. I love learning new things. Come on. Let's go. But thank you for joining, like I said, and for subscribing. Always, guys. Anything you do is loved, and it will come back to you full force because the real viewer will make right. It's going to happen. You're doing a good thing. Trust me. You not know that. You guys find that out later, right? With the other YouTubers, they get exposed, but I'm never to be exposed because I never hide anything. You're here with me in my life. See, this is a green screen, but I have people around. There's kids, and you're living. You're hearing it in my kitchen, in your kitchen. I'm in your kitchen, in your family's life. I want to save your kids. I want to save my kids the struggle. So let's go. The lies. They're not going to be peddled, these lies, guys. So let's read this real quick. The remake wiki. Get down to the end of the Code Veronica. There's a remake little synopsis here. In the years following its release, request for a remake. Guys, it was heavy. It's heavy on this, guys. It's heavy. It's a lot banking on this. I'm taking the glasses off. Really, I'm taking the glasses off. I'm taking the glasses off, everybody. This is getting real. In the years following its release, yes. Request for a remake. Right? Remake, guys. Remake. Not something, mamma mia. What do we have in that trailer, everyone? What is that? Guys, what is in that trailer? What are we looking at? 10 votes say yes, it's going to slap. 60% say yes out of 10 voters. 40% of the audience out of 10 say no. It is half and half, basically, guys. It could get to that 50-50 mark. We're boxing this out right now. We're fighting for our lives. We're fighting for our Resident Evil lives. Right here, Code Veronica. It's everything. Guys, with with Requiem, this is it. They got to bring something new. Let's continue to read. It ranked highly in fan polls and from publications including IGN. Come on, guys. Of course, real fans know what the real remake would be. I want it. We wanted it. Look at this shit. How could you not be? We didn't want this, guys. As a real Resident Evil fan, how would you have to put that in a Wikipedia? Code Veronica Slide. That Dreamcast, guys, we're talking no other way to play this game. And if any YouTuber out there is telling you, emulate it, do this, no, guys. When back in the day, PlayStation had exclusive rights to Resident Evil, right? You couldn't I didn't need to read the wiki. I was there, guys. I lived it back in the day. I was there. I didn't need to read it in a magazine or anything. Did we read it in a magazine? Probably. How did I get it? How do we know? Magazines? So, guys, no. Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, PlayStation only. I had a PlayStation just to play Resident Evils, guys. Okay?
Mommy?
Yeah.
Shoes on, time to go.
Go ahead, boys. Love you. So I got a Dreamcast just to play Code Veronica, guys, about all the hype. I did. I got a Dreamcast because we love Sega Dreamcast, everyone. We do. But Resident Evil, don't tell me. I got it for Christmas, begging my mother for the Dreamcast so I get with Code Veronica, right? Is that coming at the same time? Who doesn't matter? It probably did it. I don't care. Don't hold me to it. It's not this kind of channel. We're predicting what they're going to do to us. So, got the game. Stunning. Nothing ever like it, guys. Never did it. I'm going to cry. Just putting the 2 discs, knowing it was 2 discs. Or not even knowing, just finding out it was 2 discs. Whatever you guys want to say. The only way you did it was with the game magazines, guys, at school. You'd bring them to school, read in school. I read in school. IGN, all the gaming magazines. GameSpot, everyone. So, every Resident Evil fan knows. 10 votes still, guys. It's half and half pretty much. Yeah, I know you need money. So do I. Sorry, everyone, stick with me here. I'm going in and out. I do have children here. You are YouTube vlogging live with me in my life for the 9th day straight. This is Eat, Sleep, Repeat. We're doing nothing but live streams and getting into the algorithm and getting donations. I'm demonetized. You got to donate to the channel, guys. Want to keep us alive. Let's go. So we're going in hard on Resident Evil Remake. So is that what they're calling it? Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake? Anyways, guys, you don't need to read Wiki to find out, okay, about that. What are the traditions of Americans? As far as what? Sorry, Jacob. I'm back and forth, but I'm trying to get back in there. As far as traditions of what? Well, really, the traditions are judging shit before judging. The tradition of Americans is to call something. It's called shit gold, and gold shit. Whenever they feel like it. That's the thing about Americans. The trends and all that shit. What's trendy and what you got to follow. The traditions of America. That's the problem. Traditions, Jacob. Throw them the fuck out. Yeah, traditions, buddy. That you just said it yourself. Yeah, traditions is the problem. We got to throw them the fuck out and stomp on them. So we're throwing out these traditions when it comes to Resident Evil Code Veronica, guys, and these bullshit nostalgia bait channels. We're getting ranty. We're getting passionate. But the vote is 60-40. But thank you, Jacob, for interacting. I appreciate you, man. But those are the traditions of Americans, like I told you. Yeah, man. It's terrible. It's not good. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, there's some good ones. We're right, good people, good hearts. We want to help. You can see Americans want to help. We do want to help others. We have good hearts. That's something about Americans that's special. And that's what we're doing here today, the Real Reviewer channel. We're trying to help the world see it through this shit. Save you the money and the heartache. Send the money to me, guys. I'm demonetized. So a demo of fan remake was released in 20. Really? A demo of a fan remake was released in 2021. The project was shut down by Capcom in 2022. All right, guys, here we go. Capcom announced a full remake. Now, there's the word remake, and I want to familiarize myself what exactly a video game remake is. A video game closely adapted from an earlier title, usually for the purpose of modernizing, guys, bringing it to right now, a game with updated graphics for newer hardware and gameplay for contemporary audiences, typically a remake of such game software, data. So, graphics. Really, they're pointing that out, that a remake is a modernizing something old to something new. Okay. So it's going to be something old with something new. The trailer, old lady in that link, we get something old. We get the Resident Evil 7 vibe. You could say 8, guys, but I really felt RE7 in this fucking trailer, everyone. And of course you get modernized graphics. It looks great. It looks fucking great, but it plays more horror, right? It plays more RE7 than 8. 8 was very action-packed, guys. It turned me off. That's another video. But 8 is overrated to me, like 9 is. But 7, man, beautiful horror. Guys, 7 brought me back, to the franchise. But this is Code Veronica. But it looked a lot like 7, guys. But they're saying here that story-wise, character-wise, not game-wise, guys, not mechanic-wise, when it comes to Veronica, all that is kind of like, we're getting something here RE7 based. That trailer is it's dark, it's good, it's scary, I like it. I'm not telling you that I didn't like that part with the old lady, I believe, speaking, and but it has nothing to do with Code Veronica, guys, does it? Just by the trailer? Who fucking cares? I mean, give me something scary, damn it, Resident Evil. So if Code Veronica is going to be an RE7, but they're saying, guys, they're lying to you here. They say the creators of RE2 and 4 on this one, just to get you to clickbait, just to get you to buy this highly anticipated Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. So that's what they're putting out there. They're shoveling you this bullshit. Guys, they already didn't the R2 and R4 team already make Requiem? Didn't you have the best in the business, the best that Resident Evil has to offer when it comes to creation and creationists working on RE9? That was it, guys. That's it. They sold the most. That's it. It's the fucking pinnacle. Right, everyone? No. They're going to sell you that Veronica might be the pinnacle. But we're going to see. Time will tell. But we're going to tell it right now. And the voters, 10 voters, guys, out of 10 votes, 60% of the votes, nearly half of the votes, almost half of them, are saying yes, it's going to slap, but another half are leaning towards no. We're going to be fucking wamboozled again. You're going to be bamboozled again. What is going to be this shit, guys? There's something wrong. What the fuck is this trailer, guys? We're going to check this fucking trailer. I don't want to look at it no more. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry, guys. Help me. Help me be nicer about this game, right? We go optimistic like you in the poll, guys. Like 60% of you out there. I'm leaning towards the Ford. I'm feeling like them right now. What the fuck? It's scheduled for release, guys, in 2027 for Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series XS. Okay, thank you. We already knew that. It's coming out on every damn thing they can fucking release it. Even mobile, guys. Resident Evil Code Veronica on mobile. You know what I mean? On your Android, on your Apple iPhone. Fucking A, why not? I don't know why they haven't gone mobile, everyone. Why isn't there a mobile Resident Evil? Just to pick up a couple $100,000 or a couple mil off y'all. You know, I would have been released with Requiem, a fucking Resident Evil mobile game. A card game, anything. Why aren't they doing this? To eat you guys. I would eat you all up. You know, you're letting all these other YouTubers eat your money. Let the reviewer eat your money with a nice mobile game app. It's around the same time Resident Evil 9 comes out, guys. Yeah, would have made a lot of money. I have to go. My boss needs me when I get back from my break. Thank you, Jacob. I'm so sorry I played to the chat, but thank you very much. I'm always looking. Thank you for everything you're doing, man, for voting and all that. I love you guys. Thank you. I really do. Wish all the best for people, negative or positive here. Thank you just for clicking. But we need to tell the truth, guys. We need to donate to the Cash App to keep the truth being spread. I won't stop. 9 days straight, guys. Check the channel. It's day 9. We're talking Resident Evil, right? The remake. Code Veronica, guys. So, let's do it. All right, guys? Let's go to the trailer. I want to go to the trailer. We're going to do it. I'm going to mute the trailer. You're not going to watch it. We're going to watch it together. I'm sure you already watched the trailer. You've studied the trailer. If you're a real Resident Evil fan, whatever you want to say, fan base fan, not casual, whatever the fuck it is. There's a lot of fake trailers. I don't know if this is a real one or not, everyone. Because you just read, right? We were dying for this remake. Fans have been calling it since 2000. Yeah, I wanted something more, man. This shit is... I'm so glad they kept Clear's face model. Okay, guys, this looks to be the real one. Mute your shit, everyone. Mute your shit. I'm going to try to talk over so they don't bang me for audio on this live stream. They already banged me, guys, on audio. All right? But is this real? Okay, this is really a trailer. Wow. I'm going to go full screen. Wow, looks great. Come on, man. Resident Evil 7 update. Where's the voting at? Yeah, I'm starting to lean now. I'm starting to lean towards yes, guys. Look, we're watching the trailer, everyone. This is crazy. Guys, we're watching a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake trailer together. All right, the lady's at the door. There's somebody at the door. It looks like a woman's finger. She's ringing this bell. Sorry, yeah, she's ringing the bell. Yes. I told you, the old lady, that's creepy. Reminds me of RE7. Look, familiar like hallway, familiar like hospital hallway. Guys, you see it? Like, come on. Welcome to Paris. Old lady, what does this have to do with Code Veronica? But it's okay. That was my only confusion, guys. This has nothing story-wise, you know? Does it? Okay, so it's scary. They're going RE7 on us here on Veronica Remake, guys. Hey, there's a nice shot of a stairwell that winds up, guys, and you're looking down, you know, over top. This old lady is leading someone. Yourself. You're the player, first person. It's going to be first person. You open up, there's a bunch of shit here. Someone's missing, it looks like. Yeah. So the lady, somebody's been researching. Did he go to an island? Where did he go? It's like a boulder road through here. It's like a boulder, right? Shout out to RE5, guys. Now you're going to say that all these channels. Pause it there. Right, guys? Should I act like the YouTubers, everyone? You know, should I do what they do, everyone? I'm not. Let me pause it. That's a reference to RE5. Pause there. You can see this banister here is from RE Requiem. Oh, you fucker. Liars, guys. The fridge. All right, so the old lady, the phone's ringing. It looks like someone's missing. She's like bringing us. I don't know if I'm a cop. I'm a detective. Am I really this time? Unlike Grace, who was a fake one. All right, guys. 45 minutes in this stream. We're predicting Resident Evil Code Veronica. We're going into this trailer. We're here watching it together. So is it great? Who is this person? It doesn't matter, right? Because it doesn't matter. They stick to the story. What graphics, guys? Got to give it for the trailer. It's beautiful graphics. There's another knock at the door. The old lady just left. There's a knock at the door. I told you, RE7, bro. They're going to scare us. Okay, I got an idea. He's looking through the peephole. There's no one there. This is the trailer, huh? Wow. I don't remember this part. Remember the old lady part. So she opened the door. Somebody grabs her. Like, all right. Okay. The music is great. I'm going to give it up for the music, everybody. Already. Veronica's known for that music, right? Is Veronica known for this fucking music, man? I'm telling you, man. I think the one time. Yeah, Veronica's got this. That guy's got a good soundtrack, guys. Gonna make the Resident REV. REV. The nickname's REV. How could I didn't know that? Wow, guys, REV. Claire, it's Claire. They got Claire. There it is, Veronica. Resident Evil Veronica, guys. REV instead of RE. Oh wow, there's more. Oh my god. Wow, whoa. There's a scary part at the end with zombies, actual zombies. So thank you, Capcom. All right, the trailer's been watched. All right, the trailer's been watched. So we watched the trailer. Probably get copyright strike just for that little bit of audio, which was stupid as hell. That's YouTube for you guys. I'm demonetized. They don't care about supposedly little content creators, everyone. We are small content creators with a large library. So yes, Code Veronica, we just watched. Oh God, we just watched this trailer, everyone. So what is the vibe out there, guys, on this trailer? And you can see it here on this poll, everyone. If you're tuning in, yes. 60% say yes, 40% say no. It's not gonna slap. Wow, the fan base, guys. When you say no, that it's not gonna slap, 40% of you out there. Resident. I'm thinking because it's not like it doesn't look like it's right. Code Veronica at all. We've had that before with Resident Evil, where the games don't look like right their predecessors at all, right? So I think you're telling the real viewers, the fan base, that the story, right? Maybe it's the story. I think it's the story here, guys, that are getting the fan base riled up. Maybe it has nothing to do with the story. It looks like, but it will, guys. It will. They have to spin back. They probably already feeding the pulse with this trailer, guys. Why do you think they put trailers out to gain the pulse? But we can decipher a lot. Really, huh? Capcom. So 47 minutes in. Really, the voting has been really back and forth here, as you see, guys, out of 10 votes. But we had a lot of action. We had a lot of pickup on the stream. I wanted to do this as soon as the trailer came out. And, everyone, like I said, what I took away from the trailer, what I really noticed from this trailer was that the beginning, the opening of the apartment, going in, the graphics being amazing. Man, you really do, guys. Listen, Code Veronica, everyone, is known for the graphics. Yeah, could you believe that? When you're looking at this game, Code Veronica, Resident Evil Code Veronica from the Dreamcast, we're talking Dreamcast only, because it was not available, guys, on the PlayStation. It was exclusive to Dreamcast, to Sega. Never heard of before. After 3 Resident Evils, never heard of that. Bam, Sega got the rights from PlayStation or whatever it was. And it was known for its graphics. Resident Evil, man, was known for its pre-rendered backgrounds, right, guys? Yes, not way up until fucking Veronica, everyone. It really blew this shit out the water. You want to talk about innovation, nuance, turning a franchise upside down its head. Look at what I just told you. PlayStation, Sega, get together. Sega releasing an exclusive PlayStation game on its Dreamcast exclusively. Guys, you had to get a Dreamcast to play Code Veronica. And you got this remake. Like I said, I'm really impressed with the beginning. I love the graphics. I love that everything's a mystery and people are missing. And I like the vibe, the rain, the horror element, guys. It's cool. It's great. Somebody knocks at the door. She gets kidnapped. All right, we're going there. We're taking her to the island. We're taking her over there. We're going to meet all these weirdos. There's zombies in it. We saw the zombies at the end. So at some point, there's zombies. I don't know if that's... I don't want to say if that's like actually in the game that you're gonna be like that could be like a cutscene from like an early, like you know what I mean, like a cutscene leading into getting to the. It's just showing you zombies at the end there. That's when's the last? Yeah, all right. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 guys are making this, so okay, they're going back. Are they, guys? That opening reminded me of RE7. What are they gonna try to do, guys? Third person and first person? We saw it only first person there. There was no third person. Of course, they got to include that, right, in the element. But will that really affect the game? Will that affect the story that maybe the fan base is up in arms about? That the story's not going to be like the original, guys? It's known for, like I told you, for being the graphics, the graphical best Resident Evil ever to that point was Veronica. And the graphics here, really, they look like they're living up to that, guys. You know, I give it there, guys, that trailer. The graphics, you will not be disappointed in what you're looking at. You know, for the money, Veronica, I told you, a lot of money back then on the Streamcast, guys. I had to beg my parents to buy this for me. You know, this game. It was 2 disc. It was sick. What is it, $59.99, guys, at the time? $69.99. These games were full price. It was crazy. You know, I didn't know if my mom could afford it or not, guys. You know, hail Christmas, right? But I got it. Whatever, I got it. Played it. Loved it. Over and over and over. What about this game? What about this game's replay value, guys, compared to Requiem? You know, Requiem, guys, can tell us a lot about Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake. Because, and especially this trailer, them releasing it so early, right? They're not coming out until 2027, possibly late 2027 with this game. And they're calling it REV. They should call it REV. They should be pushing that. REV, REV, REV. They should be pushing that nickname, everyone. Don't you think? I think. So, yes, they should be pushing that REV nickname. That's so cool to say, guys. Way cooler than RE9 or RE Requiem, RE4, REV. And people say, what are you talking about? What game is that? And they'll say Resident Evil Code Veronica or Resident Evil Veronica. I mean, holy shit, guys. That's a very good idea. It's a good push on that. Really cool. I like that. We want something that's our own, you know, that's unique when it comes to Resident Evil, guys. It really looks like they're going back to the roots of 7. I really believe so. I want to do more. So, yeah, I'm not really there yet. So, 10 votes. You guys are there. 60% of the audience, the real reviewer, says yes. Real reviewer, this is going to slap. Look at the trailer, real reviewer. Did you see that trailer, dude? You were amping it up yourself. You were scared, right? You were impressed with the graphics. You said it yourself. You don't care if the story's really, really going to be on the fucking, right? With Steve's going to be there. You know, is it going to play out with that little dude, little weirdo dude? You know what I mean? Alexander, whatever. How he plays Alexandria. I don't want to ruin it, but you should have known. Plays 2 people, dual Norman Bates, dude. Norman Bates over there. So, thank you for the 2 likes, by the way, but I say that demonetized. Doesn't matter if you like and sub, guys. You have to donate to the Cash App. Links you with the Z. It's the only way to change the system of YouTube. All right, so that's what we're doing here. Marathon. So Resident Evil, Code Veronica. Okay, there's a lot of Reddits on it. Can we explain? There was the announcement. I do want to get to a little bit more about the remake if there's anything out there. I'm not going to other like gaming sites, guys, or the YouTubers. I'm just clicking Wikipedia, and we're going from there. The remake. Resident Evil Veronica is the main article. Okay, here we go. So Wikipedia has some information, guys, on Resident Evil Veronica. We're going to go further. That's what they're calling. Okay, Resident Evil Veronica, all right, is what they're calling it. R-E-V. I don't know why they don't put the R-E-V after that. Guys, Resident Evil Veronica, semicolon, R-E-V. Right? Or you could do something with the 10 because it's Resident Evil 10. It's the 10th in the series, right? So you could do something cool with the numerical. But yeah, you could. Wow. Right? They could do something cool with the numerical, guys. So yeah, Code Veronica, Resident Evil Veronica, R-E-V. There's no R-E-V, guys. That's just real reviewer, you know, selling you on this fucking game, right? Because they're sponsoring my channel. They're donating. I'm not monetized. I'm demonetized, guys. What the fuck? No one's sponsoring me. Sponsoring all everybody else. So Resident Evil Veronica, guys, is what it's going to be called. Is an upcoming survival horror game developed and published by Capcom. It is a remake. We already went over what a remake is of the 2000 video game Resident Evil Code Veronica. Code. They're taking out the code. Yeah, they're going to be doing no research on the code, I guess. Trying to decipher the code. So they have an excuse, guys, when they don't go full-blown Veronica storyline. They can tell you that's not the code Veronica. This is Veronica. So why don't you guys know that? So it's predicting this bullshit. So when the fan base is pissed that the story's fucking convoluted and all, not the real story of the original Code Veronica, right? Who gives a fuck? Because they could say, yo, it's not Code Veronica, bro. It's Veronica. All right, thank you, Capcom, for that little hitch in there. A little wordage, a little wordplay, in case shit went wrong. You got to cover your ass, everybody. It's what every YouTuber does, right? They're going to cover their... I got to say that to you. Why is it called Resident Evil Veronica? I mean, listen, guys, if you're making a game, a nostalgic game, and you're remaking it for the fan base, you're not right. You're not remaking for casuals, are you? Or for get new fans in? If you are, then tell us. That means it's going to be fucking shit like it was in Requiem? With the gameplay, with the story. What the fuck? Man, give us RE7, damn it. Again. I'll take that, guys. I'll take Resident Evil 7 again. In Veronica. Just give it to me like play it out like the horror movie that was... Give it to me that way. Like RE7, right? Give it to us that way, we're fine. The votes are in. 10 votes. 56 minutes, guys. We've been going 66% charge on the phone. It's hot as a firecracker on 4th of July. Sitting in my hand. I have to cool it down. I have to recharge. I'm not convinced yet. I'm not going to answer the poll yet because I'm not there yet. But a lot of people are there, guys. But it's 50-50. You know, this is a boxing match. You see, way before the game comes out. You know, we as Resident Evil fans or as movie reviewers or reviewers, period, video game lovers, we should already know what the fuck is going down. We should already be talking about this, guys. We should already be putting this on record and telling the truth about Resident Evil Veronica. Why isn't it Code Veronica? Why? Okay, because we got to make more money. We got to spread out. You know, the fan base is not going to make us enough money. So we have to spread out. We have to, you know, call it Resident Evil Veronica because the fan base is going to want us to stick to this original baseline story of the original game. But that's not going to sell copies, is it? Guys, sticking to the original story and lore of Resident Evil and even the gameplay and all that bullshit, yeah, you're not going to bring in new people. So you're just going to bring in the hardcore fan base, guys. So that's where we're at. All right, that's where we're at. The trailer, the end with the zombies. Why? Why show with those zombies? Do you really believe they'll be the main villains? I hope so. I really do, guys. I mean, Code Veronica, that was the main villain, was the zombies. It really was, guys. It really was the main threat. They made those zombies in Code Veronica on that Dreamcast, guys, really feel like a threat. You know? Nobody talks about that, guys. Resident Evil Code Veronica for the Dreamcast has to be one of the, you know, to really scare me with zombies, guys, you know? Before the first, second, and third, after that, there was Veronica. Code Veronica. And it scared the shit out of me. With these zombies and the atmosphere in this game, guys. It's fucking amazing for a Dreamcast, for a Resident Evil game. It just flipped it up on its head, guys. The graphics, everything. Resident Evil known for the pre-rendered backgrounds, but not this time. No siree, Bob. Right, so it is a fresh Monday. It is 1 in the afternoon where I'm at. I'm going to be destitute and homeless in a few days, so this is the 9th streaming day. We are 30 days straight of streaming nothing but revealing truth streams and any subject the real reviewer wants to reveal, right, and expose. We are exposing YouTube, the algorithm, and the movie reviewers and all these game reviewers. And look at this, Resident Evil nostalgia bait click channels all the way leading to Resident Evil, parting out Easter eggs. Now here's the trick, guys. Obviously here's the all these channels are going to be pointing out Easter eggs in this trailer. There is no fucking Easter eggs, guys. There's no Easter eggs. So let all these other Resident Evil channels do Easter egg videos on this trailer for Resident Evil Veronica, guys. There's no Easter eggs. That's the problem here, kind of, right? For the fan base? Yeah, the story is not going to be stuck to. Not fully. We're going to read. We're going to read. But yeah, keep clicking those videos, guys, and keep supporting those channels. They're going to clickbait you all the way to the release and after that, too. Right? No fucking Easter eggs, guys. The reviewer would have told you if there was an Easter egg. There's the industrial complex, guys. There's the island that looks like, you know. That's not a callback. Don't let these guys fool you on the internet with Easter egg videos, guys. There's none of that right now, okay? You can't. We're doing the real thing here. We're divulging from the info. We're telling you what it's going to be. All right? I'm really leaning towards RE7, everyone. Even though they're okay, so upcoming survival horror game. We're on Wiki, guys. Just Resident Evil Veronica. No code Veronica. I mean, we did explain why, right? So Veronica follows siblings. Oh, we're getting a fucking synopsis already. Okay, so that was Chris's room, his apartment. It was his landlord lady, and that was Claire, we know. So Veronica follows siblings Claire Redfield and Chris Redfield, just like the original Code Veronica. Very good. 3 months after the events of Raccoon City incident, searching for her brother in Paris, Claire is captured by the Umbrella Corporation in prison on Rockford Island. There's the island. We see it. It's there, guys. You see the industrial. They get to make their own, Code Veronica Island on the PS5, and nowadays, guys, yeah, it's gonna be great. That island was phenomenal. Great work, guys. I love the I really do. I love the atmosphere. Always loved it in Code Veronica. Searching for her brother in Paris, Claire is captured, right, and imprisoned on Rockford Island, a remote prison facility that experiences a T virus outbreak. All right, gameplay. Resident Evil Veronica is a survival horror game from a third-person perspective, similar to the Resident Evil 2 remake. All right, that's huge. That's huge, guys. It's huge. Well, Wikipedia, you can't believe it. It's on there. Gameplay. Resident Evil Veronica is a survival horror game from a third-person perspective, similar to Resident Evil 2 remake. Because, guys, the developers is RE2 developers, and 4, they're saying they're sticking to that premise. The trailer didn't look like third person, guys, did it? Why was it in first person? What the fuck? Oh, because you can be able to switch to the 2, viewer. That's what they're known for in Requiem, right? Switch to the 2. They give us all these different perspectives. They're working so hard in the game. Wow, that's I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, everyone. I really am in that statement that it'll be a third person like RE2. I love RE2. Why try to remake it? You already remade it 2 times, right, guys? Like it's remade once already. It's the greatest ever. It's remade once. It's been remade everyone, but you know what I mean. Resident Evil 2 remake is it. Wow, we're gonna sit down for this. What the fuck? Resident Evil Veronica is a survival horror game from a third-person perspective, similar to Resident Evil 2 remake. That sucks. We already got the Resident Evil 2. Why do we want another one? Third-person perspective for Veronica. All right, we had read the premise, everyone. The first trailer showed Claire in Paris while searching for her brother, Chris Redfield. Okay, that's where she was. I love it. I love that atmosphere. I really do. I love the rain. I love her buzzing in, right? Very cool. It looks creepy. So someone kidnapped her, brought her to the island. Guys, there we go. I want you to listen closely, okay, to what Capcom's saying before they're releasing this game. Capcom said the remake would preserve the essence of Code Veronica with modernized gameplay, a reimagined storyline, and updated graphics. There you have it, reimagined storyline. So it's not sticking to the original script of, we have our answer. Okay, we have our answer right there. And you see it from the trailer, everyone, right? You see it from the trailer. I was confused if what I was watching was actually Resident Evil Code Veronica. Were you? Were you? I was confused when I saw the trailer that it was actually a trailer for Resident Evil Code Veronica. Did you all hear that? because Capcom said the remake would preserve the essence, only the essence of Code Veronica with modernized gameplay, a reimagined storyline. There it is, a reimagined storyline. Reimagined, not updated graphical storyline, or you know what a reimagined storyline. I told you the trailer, everyone. I did not. I didn't know I was watching a Resident Evil. It reminded me of the trailer for 7, guys. When 7 came out with their trailer, I was like, wow, everybody's saying it. This is not a Resident Evil game. What is this? And I thought that about this Veronica trailer, guys. What? This has nothing to do with Code Veronica. Not the Dreamcast story. All right, go further. Development release. Resident Evil Code Veronica was released. Right, give us a background, like I gave you guys, about how this all played out back in 2000 or whatever, you know? All right, so it was presented, right? I'm just reading a little bit of this. They announced it, being announcement, because the remake dropped the word code. There we go, guys. This is what the real reviewer was saying. Now, I'm saying this without, you see this live, everyone, right? I didn't sit down and read this beforehand and come to this 65 minutes later. I said this before. We developed, no. So I said this before. Because the remake dropped the word code from the title and used the abbreviated name REV, which I like, guys. I like the REV, which could be confused with Resident Evil 5 due to the use of the Roman numerals. Some media outlets and fans speculate that Capcom was specifically using the remake as a retcon of the 5th game, whose remake had not yet been announced at the time. Game producer Yashiki Harabashi indirectly denied these assumptions, claiming in an interview that they considered the original game to be just as important to the franchise as the number of games. So they wanted the remake to reflect that, using the same title as the modernized Resident Evil games like Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, I like the REV, no problem there. Dropping the code, guys, was for the reason I told you, not for the reason of confusion of RE5, guys. What the fuck? What an excuse lie that is, guys. Look at the Wikipedia lying to you. Everybody lying to you. And that's what I said. The YouTubers will get on there, read this, and they'll just regurgitate this line to you from Wikipedia on their YouTubes. And that's what they do. Talking about Resident Evil Veronica, guys. No, we're not doing that here. So dropping the word code was because they reimagined the storyline, and it's not the original story. So once again, the Resident Evil fan base gets spit on and shit on when the game comes out. Don't not be surprised. We shouldn't be. We should already know, right, that we're not going to see any of what we saw in Veronica. More than likely, no Steve. And there you have it. Reimagined storyline. Nothing to do with the original Code Veronica. Who is saying that in the chat? That this game is not going to be nothing to do with Code Veronica's storyline. Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that, guys. There'll be implements of it. There'll be little indications of it, but it's modernized. The gameplay's been I don't even go into the gameplay. A reimagined storyline. So yeah, reimagined. I wonder what that means. I have to look the word up. I'm sure you know. Scam. Single player. So no multiplayer, no online. And of course, Resident Evil is not known for that. They're known for fucking all that up. And now they have known how to do it. So stick to what you know. So they drop the guys. They lie to you. They say they dropped the word code because of not wanting to confuse REV with RE5. Everybody, when did Resident Evil 5 use the numerical 5? They used 5, the number 5, guys. Everybody knows Resident Evil 5 with the number 5, not the numerical 5. V. Why do they fucking lie to us? Why are they lying to us and making the fan base look like idiots and trying to say we're stupid? And they're trying to tell us, the fan base, that no, guys, Resident Evil 5, see, you use a V with Resident Evil 5, everybody. You don't use the actual number 5. So what we're going to do is change Code Veronica and take out the word code. What? All right, guys. Wow. Getting delirious once again on the stream. I have another stream coming up after this, guys. Another idea. I have a lineup going. And there will be another stream coming up that'll be stupid as fuck. And you know, I'm just going to unveil the stupidness here of YouTube and all you so-called YouTube influencers and reviewers. I have a headache. I'm taking more aspirin, you know, because that's what we have to do to keep our lives going. So 10 votes, guys. Yes. They say it's going to slap for a review after everything you discussed with us after 70 minutes of a stream about nothing but Code Veronica. Or, excuse me, Resident Evil Veronica. You know? What is your answer? Review. What is your answer to the poll? Well, let's answer it. Will Code Veronica slap? Damn, you're really pinning me down, guys. You know what I'm battling everyone to answer this poll question? You know the reason why the Real Rent Reviewers, yours truly, is battling to answer this question? Do you know why? I'm just such a big fan of the original, you know, and of Resident Evil period as a whole, but I want it to be good. I want it to be great. I want it to slap. I really do, guys. But the question is, will Code Veronica slap? It's not what I want. You know, guys, it's not what I want. It's not what this is about. It's about what we deserve. You know, what do we deserve, viewer? Do we deserve it to slap? Is it gonna slap? After everything, after a 70-minute live stream about this game, and what's available to us, the trailer, the history, dropping the word code, dropping the story pretty much. Is it gonna slap? Well, 60% of you say yeah, it's gonna. By everything we have already, by this time, it's gonna slap. We have everything now, we know, right? It's gonna slap. And then 40% says no, we're review, it's not gonna slap. I'm leaning, like I said, that trailer got me. I'm going off it, man. No. It's not gonna slap, guys, when it comes to the fan base, to Resident Evil, Code Veronica. The Code Veronica, guys, it slapped. You know, the graphics were like nothing seen in a Resident Evil game. I told you, PlayStation had the rights to go over to, you know, the Dreamcast with Sega at the time was something never heard of, everyone. Resident Evil was PlayStation's baby, big money maker. You see that. But man, they gave it a Sega Dreamcast, guys, and man, they did well. Sega did wonderful. And it's just never gonna, just by the history, everybody, just what we read on Wikipedia, just by the trailer, yes, the real reviewers leaning towards the answer of no. Resident Evil Code Veronica will not slap. I really wanted to. They're going to charge you $69.99. All the YouTube videos are going to have Easter eggs for all the trailers leading up and amping this game as one of the greatest of all time, up there with Requiem, when Requiem is not even a fraction of what Resident Evil, shit, guys, 3 could be. What 3 is. Yeah, 3 is. I said it here. Fucking like 3. I like the 3's remake more than Resident Evil Requiem, guys. Yeah. Some shit, huh? Aspirin. So fucking headachy. This shit gets me headachy, guys. Can't do this. 72 minutes in. And there's your answer from the real review. We have come to the conclusion. We've come to the final end of the stream where I answered the question along with you after reviewing all the evidence. And I say no. So my vote is 50-50 this shit, man. Because that's what it should be, right? By the time what we have available to us, you would say, well, you can't tell the full truth. So you have to be 50-50 audience. Well, there it is. And that is fair to say. You know, that is truthful. That is fair. Wow. So no, I said no, it will not slap. But 60% of you out there, the real reviewer, want to say yes, it will. Time will tell. 2027 is around the corner. And this game will be released at some point. And we're going to come back to this video, guys, and see if we're right or not. You come back and leave comments and troll me all day if I'm wrong. Well, the poll might be wrong. If the poll is wrong and you guys are wrong, what then? What does the real reviewer get? No credit, no algorithm, guys. No money from the donations to the Cash App. Rings True with the Z. Please, if you want to support the channel. 9 days going strong. We're back in a little bit, guys. Can prepare for another stream. Like I said, we're not washing the shirts. We're not changing the clothes until this is done. Expose and the reviewers #1, baby. Come on, get me in the algorithm. All right, everyone, I've got to charge the phone. Got to regroup, recharge. We're coming back with another video. I have a lineup, so join me for another one very soon. The surprise is here. What is the subject the real reviewer is going to freaking cover this time, guys? What live stream is he coming back with? What saying is he going to get us to click? And what poll question will he put up? What is the post? So we're gonna find out, everyone. I do have videos. Let's do it. Thank you for joining me for this 74-minute live stream conducted on Resident Evil. Excuse me, Veronica. We learned why they dropped. They say they dropped the word code. We know the real reason why they dropped the word code for that reimagined storyline. So much more to it, guys. There's so much more to it. If I was being paid by donations, because YouTube won't pay me ever in my life, you guys got to pay me. I'm telling you, I go so much harder on this. I would come up with things that were never even thought of and seen, but not Easter eggs. I'm telling you the gameplay. I wanted to go in the gameplay, guys. I really wanted to go in this gameplay and tell you what was going to gameplay, but I told you already a little bit. RE7, guys. It should go towards that. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining the stream about Resident Evil Veronica coming out. Like I said, I'm coming back soon in another video. Donate to the Cash App. Range True with the Z. I am demonetized. Thank you.